how are y'all doing today? It is Thursday. It's almost the weekend. This week went by really fast and I can't believe I'm already 36 weeks pregnant. It's incredible how fast time flies. But anyways, I'm about to make some loaded mashed potatoes and also some homemade bread because we're gonna head over to Larry's and Cass's house, and Larry's gonna teach Lee how to make a turkey on the grill. So we definitely have to do our part, and I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking that because it's all from scratch and it takes a lot of time, so I better get started. Home cooking is very time consuming and it's not always easy, but I'm baking some small little rolls rather than baguettes, so it's a lot easier for you to grab, and if they want to make a sandwich maybe instead of having like a plate, they can do that. And I think I just made enough. I did 7 cups of flour, which I usually only do 2. So I'm really hoping they turn out good because I'm not used to making such big portions, but it is gonna be quite a few of us, so I had to try. The potatoes I think are almost done. Let me go check on them with a fork. My nose has been running because of my allergies. I think a little longer. And yeah, so one batch of little bread rolls is already in the oven. I'm curious to see how they're gonna turn out. If you guys are interested in making this recipe, I do have a video on how to make a French baguette, and I just turned that recipe into just smaller rolls. So we'll see how it turns out. I'll definitely show you guys when I'm finished. This is how they look after 10 minutes. I think I'm gonna leave them in there for a couple more so that they get nice and toasty at the top. My homemade mashed potatoes are finally almost finished, and I still have to top them with some cheese and green onions and some bacon bits. But I cooked everything from scratch, so it did take me quite a few hours. I got some organic potatoes, and I like to cook with quality ingredients, especially when we're taking it over to another family. You definitely don't want to feed them any kind of junk. So everything in here is so delicious. I can't even begin to tell you guys how amazing this is. Like, I was literally like, I finished pouring everything in the pan and I was like, let me just leave some on the spoon before I wash it, and I was just digging in. It's so good. Let me show you what it looks like without all the toppings. Look at these mashed potatoes. Okay fam, so the bread turned out amazing, even better than the baguette in my opinion, and then I'm about to put this baby in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. I've been in the kitchen since 10 this morning and it's already 1:30 and I got the kitchen cleaned up. Woo! I'm so excited. I rarely cook this homemade unless it's like a holiday or something, but we really, you know, get together with friends and do all this, especially with so much going on in our lives. So I decided to do something really yummy. I know I'm going to be getting a lot of questions about the mashed potato recipe, and to be honest, I just kind of wing it, and you kind of just, you know, it's hard to explain that one because, you know, it depends the size on the potatoes and all that stuff. And also, it's like my grandma, when she tries to teach me her tamales recipe, it's the worst because, oh my gosh, my makeup. It's the worst because she's like, yeah, just like this much of salt and like this much of this and this much of that. And it's like, Grandma, do you have like a teaspoon recipe where you're like a teaspoon of this, a cup of this, 1/4 of this? She's like, no. So you kind of have to wing it a little bit, but they are delicious. This just came out of the oven. I left it in there for about 20 minutes, and the bacon is a little crispier and really, really good. It's amazingly delicious, you guys. So yummy. Hey family, we are on our way to the doctor's office or the hospital right now because I was getting everything ready to go to Larry and Cass's house for the turkey that they were gonna barbecue, and I went to the restroom. We were all ready. Lee was still in the shower, of course, thinking his butt off. And I went to the restroom and I noticed some spotting. So I called my doctor. I was like, is this normal? Because you never know, maybe it is, you know, maybe it's just, you know, early signs of labor, things like that. But I called and he's like, no, head over to the hospital right now. But I don't want to be so dramatic and go to the hospital if it's nothing serious. So I told Lee, take me to his office because it's still business hours, and let's have him check me before he sends me over to labor and delivery, you know, and do all the drama. So we're on our way over there now. I'm hoping everything's okay. It's really nerve-wracking when you see blood, you know, and you're pregnant. It's, you know, it's scary to say the least. So, but I feel good. I'm not in pain or anything, so that's a good part. And Lee was jamming. I'm like, Lee! He wouldn't hear me. I had to call him like 20 times.
She scared me too. I was
okay.
Like,
well, I had to put out a louder scream because I was afraid to go up the stairs and like maybe more bleeding would happen. So I was like, Lee! What happened, babe?
Scared me, man. I was enjoying my shower, was singing, you know, and I hear this Lee, so I jump out the shower, and then she tells me she's bleeding, and I freaked out. I got dressed super fast. I grabbed her suitcase, took it downstairs, waited for her to get ready, and here we are on our way to the hospital.
We still had some time to go and drop off the mashed potatoes and bread to Larry and Cass's house because that was a lot of food. I said, Lee, we're just gonna take it because they were already depending on us to cook that. So I'm happy we left that over there even if we can't make it, you know. These things are unpredictable to say the least. Just left labor and delivery and everything turned out good. The doctor just said that I overdid it. I've been doing too much cleaning and too much standing on my feet, and it'll start, you know, inducing labor in some way. So I just have to take it easy. And my little Bubba's was so patient. Look, he fell asleep. He's such a good boy. At Target, family, trying to get some Doritos that I have to take over to Bubba's school tomorrow. The teacher asked me to take over some chips or sandwiches or something, so I'm on my way there. And then after that I have to get Bubba some solid blue shorts for a project that he's doing, and then head over to Larry and Cass's since I'm okay. I am taking my time though. I'm not trying to walk fast or anything like that.
So family, I'm feeling much better, relieved to say the least, knowing that my wife is okay, the baby's okay. Jenny just overdid it, and you know, we tend to be stubborn sometimes, and I think that was honestly a blessing in disguise, because you know, I tell my wife, you know, take it easy. She loves to cook, she loves to be in the kitchen, and I understand that she's nesting, but at the same time she's got to take it easy. And I'm really happy that the doctor was able to, you know, sit her down and talk to her and tell her, you know, you can't be on your feet for long periods of time. It makes me feel better to know that everything is going to be okay, and that baby and her are both very healthy. So I think we're going to head over to Larry and Cassie's for a little bit, and then I'm going to take her home so she can rest. Oh fam, we just got to Larry and Cassie's house, and you know how we like to eat. I'm going to show you something. I got to show you this, because Larry, this guy don't mess around when it comes to cooking. I mean, he can flat out burn. Let me show you this.
Oh yeah, he did make eggs.
She made fun of me, right? She was like, you need to make your son some breakfast. I got it. I can have it. He goes, yeah, right.
Your egg tacos?
And he loved my eggs more than Jenny's eggs.
We were talking about, and he looked at... We're gonna try to do... I can't do those sweat take turns.
You're on the dancing squad, bro.
Are you ready? Okay. So, when we lived in NorCal, and we came over here, and we went to are you listening? we were visiting my grandma at her house, and I think we were telling her, like, we were moving to Arizona or something. So, just listen! This tooth right here... Are you listening? This tooth right here, I had another tooth growing over it, and so...
You have a pepper in it right now.
That's embarrassing. Let's do this side. So, it was on both sides. And the tooth right here was loose, and the tooth was growing over it, my adult tooth. Right. And so it was hurting me. And it wasn't even loose. But he pulled it out that night, and it hurt so bad. Where's the pepper?
It's above it. Like in the crevice above it.
Is it really?
Yeah. See?
Oh, I thought she was joking.
No, it's up there.
Right here?
That's
no,
This way.
This way.
This way.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there.
Right there.
You complain, and I did such a bad job, but look at your smile.
I
got off of work, and I had to go use the restroom, but I said, you know what, I'm going to rush home. So I jump in the truck, and I get home, and I never made it in the house. get in. I get in the Suburban. I thought we were going to dinner or something. They're on the freeway. About 2 hours later, I said, you know, I gotta pee. Plus I'm hungry. No problem. Pull over inside the freeway, open up the back of the Suburban, picnic.
What?
We ate right there on the freeway. Get back in the Suburban, go all the way to Disneyland. 10-hour drive.
You didn't want to go to Disneyland?
I still have to pee. And they wouldn't stop in that Suburban, made it all the way without gas. You know, I go,
Larry, you wouldn't let your old man go to the bathroom?
No, because he might run away.
Are you serious?
He's
You will
stubborn.
run away?
yeah. Let me tell you a story. Up north, it rains all the time up there. 2-story home. The very top water catcher, you know, to catch the water off the roof that goes over.
The gutter.
The gutter. The thing's plugged up, so water's splashing over.
Look at Larry, babe. Look at
So,
Larry.
and it's pouring down rain, you know. And so Larry goes to the garage and gets this ladder, and it's not even the same height as the first roof. Get up there. I go, what? Get up there. So I get up there, and I barely make it on the roof, and it's a tile roof, and I'm slipping and sliding, and I get up there, and I get the thing unplugged. So I'm sliding back down, and I can't reach the ladder with my foot. Here. He grabs my leg and pulls me off the roof.
Larry, you didn't do that, did you, Larry?
Yeah, 4 in the morning.
Come on.
It was 4 in the morning, pouring down rain.
Pulls me off the roof. I grab the ladder. I get out, and I am just black and soaking wet and mad. He's laughing. He goes, bring the ladder in. He goes, no.
Bring that ladder in on top of
Larry,
it.
that's messed up, Larry.
He's still alive.
I locked my dad out of the garage when I was 3.
Oh, I was pissed at that.
Come on, Larry.
I'm out there
Not
in the
funny
boxers.
anymore.
That's that karma, Larry. It's coming
wait.
back at you.
Oh, wait. What's that?
This was at the
That
little
was
house.
at the little house.
It
was
was
at the
still
little
South
house.
Fork, but
I go out into the garage to get something to drink out
Okay.
of the fridge. Click. What the heck's going on? So I'm trying to bang on the door. I'm in my boxers. That's all I'm wearing.
Kirsten's like, what?
So I open the garage. I'm going to every window around the house. Can't get in. She's 3 years old.
Thank you, too.
About 45 minutes later,
Thank
Cass rolls up. The garage opens up and rolls into the garage. I go, I'm just livid. Open that door. She gets the keys and opens the door. I walk in and Kirsten's on the couch with the remote. Watching TV.
Hey, good thing you were in boxers and not
45 minutes.
briefs.
45 minutes.
Hey, was this summertime or winter?
I don't remember.
Oh, man. Summer would have been brutal.
So fam, I gotta tell you, I'm super full. I'm just ready to go to sleep on this sofa. But Larry's gotta work tomorrow and the kids have school, so I'm not gonna stay too long. But I gotta tell you, that turkey was so good. It was so good. It was amaze balls. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna say it. That turkey was so good. So good. Made me wanna slap my mama. I did it. I did it. I gotta tell you, when I get around people that, you know, I enjoy being around, I get shy. Why is that? I don't know. Anyway, when I'm around Jenny and Bubbies, I can just scream all day. And I wanna scream, but why is that? Tell me what you say in the comments. I wanna know. I'm curious. Alright? Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna eat some brownies and ice
She's
cream.
got the nice car. You go.
Oh, wait.
I know I shouldn't do this, but it's Players Day, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tear it up.
Oh, our...
Sit for a minute. Hang on.
Lee, hold on. I just have to say something. Look
Yeah.
at the camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send this to your doctor. Say hi, doctor. Say cheese.
Don't you do that. Actually, this is for Jenny.
No.
This isn't mine. This is
No.
Jenny's. I'm just, I'm watching over it for her.
It's all right.
Come on, Larry, get in there.
Or they're gonna put me in a wheelchair and wheel me out.
Oh my god.
Ate way too much.
I told you not to, Lee.
Ate too much turkey. Too much ice cream.
Wheel you
It
out.
was worth it. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Jenny's being mean. She's pushing on my stomach. But I gotta tell you, when you come to this house, you eat. It's like Texas. They do things big. Tastes so good. So good. Made me want to slap my mama. That's how good it was. Right, babe? Mm-hmm. Bye. Gotta go. See you later.
So family, we just saw a spider in the kitchen, and I don't know if it's a brown recluse, but I'm gonna provide a picture or a video for you guys. Let me know what you guys think it is, because tomorrow they're actually coming, the exterminator's coming, and if it is, I would like to get it checked out. Let me know down below in the comments. I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Tomorrow.